Hello everybody, it's Lucille in Arizona. Excuse my appearance, I just got up. My whole body aches. I've been doing a lot of exercising in the pool, treadmill, walking, bicycling, and a lot of sleeping. Try to heal my aching bones. But anyway, I just got up this morning, like I said, and I got on my computer, and a friend of mine, Paula, sent me another little inspirational message that she often sends me, and this is a nice one that I thought I wanted to share with you. It's a letter that was written by an 83-year-old woman to a friend, and the theme of it, or the title of it, is "I Hope You Dance." I'm going to read it for you this morning. Dear Bertha, I'm reading more and dusting less. I'm sitting in the yard and admiring the view without fussing about the weeds in the garden. I'm spending more time with my family and friends and less time working. Whenever possible, life should be a pattern of experiences to savor, not to endure. I'm trying to recognize these moments now and cherish them. I'm not saving anything. We use our good china and crystal for every special event, such as losing a pound, getting the sink unstopped, or the first amaryllis blossom. I wear my good blazer to the market. My theory is if I look prosperous, I can shell out the $28.49 for one small bag of groceries. I'm not saving my good perfume for special parties, but wearing it for clerks at the hardware store and tellers at the bank. Someday, and one of these days, are losing their grip in my vocabulary. If it's not worth seeing or hearing or doing, if it's worth seeing or hearing or doing, I want to see and hear and do it now. I'm not sure what others would have done had they known they wouldn't be here for the tomorrow that we all take for granted. I think they would have called family members and a few close friends. They might have called a few former friends to apologize and mend fences for past squabbles. I'd like to think they would have gone out for a Chinese dinner or whatever their favorite food was. I'm guessing. I'll never really know. It's those little things left undone that would make me angry if I knew my hours were limited. Angry because I hadn't written certain letters that I intended to write one of these days. Angry and sorry that I didn't tell my husband and parents often enough how much I truly love them. I'm trying very hard not to put off, hold back, or save anything that would add laughter and luster to our lives. And every morning when I open my eyes, tell myself that this is special. Every day, every minute, every breath truly is a gift from God. People say true friends must always hold hands, but true friends don't need to hold hands because they know the other hand will always be there. Life may not be the party we hope for, but while we are here, we might as well dance. I think that's sweet, and I wanted to share it with you. Okay, another thing I'm going to take the time to share with you is a little my tip of the day. I'm not much of a coffee drinker. I do drink it more now than ever because I feel it kind of gets me up and going a little more. But I have several of these lovely Tirani. This one is sugar-free vanilla. And most time people put this flavoring in coffees, but what I tried the other day, really loved, is I took a little bit of the Tirani vanilla sugar-free syrup and I added it to my cottage cheese. And it was delicious. I added it to the cottage cheese and it just gave it a nice sweet vanilla flavoring. Really, really popped up the taste. So if you're not a fan of cottage cheese, this might help you get it down because it is a very good protein for us to take on. It has 14 proteins and a half a cup. This is 80 calories, and the sugars are only 4, and the carbohydrates are 5. But 14 proteins and a half a cup of cottage cheese makes this a very good food for us to intake. So if you're not thrilled with cottage cheese, add a little flavoring. I even added the Tirani raspberry, sugar-free raspberry, and that was very tasty too. You could also add the Tirani syrups to other things, like maybe yogurt. If you have a plain yogurt that you buy and it's not flavorful, you know, usually most of the flavors and added fruits add more sugar to it. Maybe putting a little Tirani flavored syrup in your yogurt would make it more tasty. And I'm still planning on making my own yogurt, and I wanted to make a video of that showing you how I do it. And that would be a good place to use these Tirani syrups as well, is when you make your own yogurt. Pop a little of this flavoring in there, and it should give you various flavors for your yogurt. So that's my tip of the day. And I wanted to share this little message with you. I hope everyone is doing well and losing weight. I'm happy to report that I lost the 4 pounds that I was bitching about the last week, plus an additional pound on top of that, so I'm 5 pounds down. Yay! And I have to contribute that to journaling my meals. I have started to journal my food again. That really helps me understand what I'm taking in. And I have boosted up my exercise considerably. I am now doing 1 hour at the pool every day. Every day. I don't care if I'm tired, if I don't want to go, if it's a little too breezy outside, and believe me, the water is not as warm as it used to be. So it's kind of chilly, and I put 1 hour in there doing my aerobic exercises and doing swimming laps. And I will say that with the weight that I've lost so far, it's been quite a bit. Not as much as I'd like and not as much as others, but we're looking at close to 63 pounds now. I find myself having so much more energy when I'm swimming. I'm not running out of breath after 4 or 5 strokes where I have to stop. I'm actually doing back and forth the whole length of the pool. And I don't know, it's got to be, it's a lap pool, so it's pretty long. And I do my aerobic exercises one way, and then I'll swim back. And then they have a little diving platform at the end of the pool in the 6-foot depth. And it has a little chrome bar. So when I get to the end, when I swim to that end of the pool, I grab onto that bar and I actually do lifts. You know, I lift my body up, 1, 2, and I do 25 times. And then I'll do aerobic exercises back to the shallow end. Then I swim back. And then I'll do this maybe 2 or 3 times. But during the course of the hour that I'm in there, I'm doing these chin-ups, I guess they're called, or body lifts or whatever, at the end of the pool. Each time I do it, I do 25. And boy, I feel it. I feel it in my muscles, and I feel it in my back and in this portion of my neck. And I do that 4 times, 25 lifts 4 times, so I'm doing 100. And then I'll either before the pool or shortly after, when I dry up, I'll go into the gym and I'll get on the bike, the stationary bike, for about 20 minutes. And usually before I go to the gym, I'll do maybe 30 minutes on my treadmill. Then again in the evening after dinner, I might do 20 or 30 minutes more. And that's a lot. And my body is really feeling the efforts of that exercising. So yay for me. I'm doing it. and I have to do it every day. I need the consistency of journaling my food, reducing my calories, staying away from the dangerous foods that hinder my loss, and exercising every single day in one fashion or another. So that's what I'm doing. So I hope my little video has been helpful to you with my little tip for the Torani and the, whoops, where are we, camera? Torani syrup and the cottage cheese. It's a good combo. And I hope you enjoyed my little story. Bye. I'm going to put on my bathing suit and I'm going to hit the pool. Love you guys.